and knowing like, okay, what season you supposed to be in, and if it is a season of, you know, because I know that's going back to exactly what I've been saying about this, how it was talking about, I remember one day I was somewhere and I was talking about like seasons of isolation, and like I remember somebody was like, well, God doesn't take us through seasons of isolation. And the whole time, you know, at first I agreed with what the person was saying, because I was like, oh, well, they're, you know, a little bit more tenured than me, I guess you could say, right? But then when I thought about it, I'm like, does that make sense to me? Because it's like, and that's why you got to know the word for yourself, number one. Because I thought about like a Joseph in the Bible, right? How, you know, what was him being in prison? Was that not isolation? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that, you know, I'm not comparing and saying that in me going through isolation that, you know, I was in prison. No, now look, that's how rumors get started. Let's not, you know, no. But sometimes we can be mentally enslaved, you know, from not taking the time to do some introspection, is all I'm saying, okay? But, you know, and paying attention to God, paying attention to the dreams, the visions, all of the things that he gives you, so that we can know how to navigate in this crazy world, okay, safely, sound, and secure, okay? And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, I feel like sometimes, even when I think about why, you just have to be mindful, because if a person is in that state, and if they have not dealt with certain things within themselves and taken that time, you know what I'm saying, to learn themselves outside of those things, how are they going to be able to really speak to your situation? Or, you know how they say there's a lot of critics and I don't even, when I say credentials, I'm not even saying from a specific, when I say credentials, I'm not even saying from, you know, having, not to say, and again, education is important, okay? Because, you know, do not be out here trying to be a doctor and ain't went to not now one medical school, okay? Even though, is that a duck? You know, don't be trying to do all of that if you ain't walked the path, is what I'm saying. Whatever your expertise is in, okay, is what I'm trying to say, right? If people have not had certain experiences, or again, know what God told you specifically, right? Then stop letting everybody speak into you. Stop, you know, letting everybody try to not even persuade, but basically what I just said is stop letting everybody speak into you, okay? Not to say that you can't listen to people, but just being mindful, okay? Because you be done went and did something that God did not tell you to do because you were so busy worrying about this person's opinion, or just, again, the critics, okay? And we can't be worried about that if the Lord had already told you to do something else, okay? So that's number one.